show 26.
Building, they are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. And today on the hill, Zach Wheeler. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And the series is underway. That one ripped, but foul. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Ball, that's low.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher William Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. Contreras in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Fair ball. And that extends the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jacob Mizorowski. What do you have on him? Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one in triple digits. The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
No, he's in there. Safe.
One out, the runner at second here in game 1 of the NLDS. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now 2-1.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
And he swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
The 2-2. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you had a runner at third, think about scoring.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes. And that is that. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Division series. Top of the second, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Called strike right there.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity is not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Foul ball there.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shine in the toughest moments.
The 3-1. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Contreras now. Contreras went deep in his most recent game. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 0-1 down. That one kicks away from the catcher. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Here's a 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
That's a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes. Now there's a bullet down the line. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Frelick comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Phillies nothing. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
You're 1. And
Nope,
ball 1.
that's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Bird. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's JT Realmuto. Two down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the tying run is on base.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone, challenge these hitters, make him work hard for his outs.
Ball. That's
Many
it
times
back.
teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Cut on and missed at 101. And a count 2-1. Fastball is outside. Is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. And that one way outside. And that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
In the air, right field. Chorio moving back for this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Ball 1.
On the ground to short. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
For Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terran.
And there's a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
And the 0-2.
Ball. Ball,
Really
that's
good take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. Harper takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Left fielder Christian Yelich.
And now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Fastball for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Two down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Contreras.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Hard hit to third. Whips it across. Inning over. Strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike three called and a slider at the knees.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That misses. Ball one. Got the bat going too soon at strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Harper stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Harper was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. The 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Ball in.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 4th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. On the ground, right side. Harper steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-1. Ball 2.
Swings and misses. 2-2. Next
Ball
offering is down low. And that one hammered out of here. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Fought off foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, when you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate, very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
In there at the knees, that's strike one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Way out front for strike two. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. It's ready to go. Bottom four. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Mizorowski back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. D.L. Hall getting ready to go. Serpa, the power lefty, up as well. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Oh, 2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Sets him down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one hit to first. He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Crawford swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
That one fouled off. Crawford off of first with 2 away. Hard hit left side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. No play. That's an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one lifted to left. Crawford settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
1 out, man at first. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. He's 2 for 2. Runner on to go. Cut on and miss. Throw. Tag. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him. This one. Brewers go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Game 1 of the division series. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And now it's even up. That one missing inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for right there.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jacob Mizorowski won't go any further. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
Now pitching for
DL Hall comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Save at second, and that was not close. at second. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He is struck out, and he is walked. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
In the air to left center, Yelich settles under, and there's two away. Just missed. Man on second, two down. On the ground to third. That ends the frame. Phillies strand one, and they're 2-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Eugenio Suarez up now for the Brewers.
Eugenio Suarez.
Well, these
That's a ball.
Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
2-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Strike two. This one in the air, right field. 2 away down.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Sal Freeland.
Next to hit, Sal Freeland. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, bro, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Ball, that's in.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Ground ball, left side. Boom. Goes out to first, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swinging a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. I was going to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ashby, the lefty, warming up as well.
Yep, that ball went out.
Three-two now. That one misses.
Inside,
So
ball
leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Nope, that's inside.
The Phillies with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Next, for the Phillies, third baseman.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. D.L. Hall, done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Stephen Colin.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Boom.
Ball,
The
that's
next to
outside.
hit takes outside. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Tanner Banks into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
There's a swing and a drop. Going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. This is Bryce Terang. That one to first. Harper takes it to the bag, and that is out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. Well, both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Oh, 1.
Two outs and a runner at third. Here are the late stages of game 1. Got him. That ends the frame. Milwaukee leads 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Gets him to chase after that one. Kohler, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. That was pretty nasty. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Now 1-1. That one missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike. Late swing fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
This is Bryson's stop. In the air, right field. Chorio under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Phillies 0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back at Citizen.
For the Brewers,
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. That can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's a ball.
And 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yeah!
Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0-for-3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. That's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit. They had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. And they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. On the ground. Gets to it with a slide. To first. But it's not in time. Base hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Marsh under it. And that is that. Run scoring double for the Brewers this inning. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor McGill. Dolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Adner Uribe, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And that drops in for a